don't have the standards based. We do traditional grading, not the standards based grading. But the three, all the applied learning academies, we work very close together, and we have up here our applied learning core beliefs. And so fostering a sense of community, like she said, and really problem solving and having our kids work together is kind of a lot of what we offer. We are also offering tours as well. So if anybody wants to come and tour our campus, they're welcome to give us a call, and we're happy to set that up for you guys. But that's it for me.
Thank you very much. And we'll move to the next presenter, and that is from Riverside Applied Learning Center.
Hi, it's Liz Kells again. I'm going to present on behalf of Riverside Applied, just echoing what JT Stevens had to say. You'll notice again on the left-hand side of their screen, our 5 core beliefs as applied learning practitioners. Jennifer Kennedy is the principal at Riverside Applied, and she has put up here their vision and their mission as an applied learning campus in the district. A great feature of her slide is that QR code that you see at the bottom of the screen. If you scan that, it gives you a little bit of a peek inside of her school, kind of like a virtual tour. They are also doing tours. One of the biggest things that people need to know about our 3 campuses is that we are very much aligned. The difference is our location. And so I want to share that with you. Alice Carlson Applied Learning Center is located on West Canty and University. So we're across the street from TCU. We have Riverside Applied, which is at 35 and Beach and 28th Street. So they're in the Riverside neighborhood. And then JT Stevens is in the Southwest Pyramid of Fort Worth ISD. Beverly, where's your campus located? Cross section?
Off of Hewlin. It's just right off of Hewlin and like Woodway area. So
okay, awesome. So that's really what the biggest difference between our campuses are. But like she said, we have several of the same campus features. And so we're happy to answer any questions, or if you would like to tour each of our campuses, we're happy to accommodate that as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you again for the presentation. And next, we will hear from Daggett Montessori.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm the proud principal of Daggett Montessori School. We are a K through 8th grade campus situated in the central, close to downtown, off of Magnolia and Hemp Hill. Anyway, we've been in existence since 1983 based on the studies of Dr. Maria Montessori. So what you see is basically a lot of our works go from the concrete to the abstract. So students are constantly manipulating and holding items in order to learn. We follow the philosophy of following the child. Your child will have his or her own work plan based on where he or she is in terms of academic skills. Now, our classrooms are multi-age classrooms. So for example, we'll have a classroom of 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade students, so that the student will have the teacher for the 3 years. What that does is it allows the child to grow as a young leader. And we do rely on the young students to be a leader in the classroom and absolutely share in helping out the community. As I mentioned, we are a K through 8 campus, so there is a easy transition from the elementary to the middle school. The kids know each other, even as they come in throughout the years. We become a very tight-knit school community. And again, that transition from elementary to middle school is very seamless, which is critical in the development of kids. So as 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students in our middle school, they truly, and we are very purposeful in the way we develop our young students, our young scholars as leaders within the community. Our campus is composed of multiple buildings centered around a awesome courtyard and outdoor learning environment. So students do participate in helping the environment, the inner environment, our garden. So again, they have that responsibility of not only taking care of one another, but taking care of our overall school environment. If you are interested in a tour, we'd love for you to come out. As you can see on our slide, there's a couple of things that you could do. We have a QR code as well, and that gives you a little bit more information of all the things that we offer at the elementary level. Now, at the middle school level, we offer quite a bit of the fine arts, such as our theater, orchestra, band, choir, art. You know, they're highly active, and there's always a performance or a show going on, so that there's much to look forward to as they enter middle school years. Our students are eligible to play sports. They do play either at their home school or a nearby middle school. Now, as they get older and become young leaders, you will see them in all different other high schools within the district, and all become very successful. So we'd love to have you here at Daggett Montessori School. You know, come out and see the program. You could see the videos that we have in the QR code, and just find out a little bit more about the Montessori program.
Thank you very much for the information. And before we hear from Applied Learning Academy, I do want to welcome any new participants who have joined us. We are now just going over presentations from each of the campuses. And again, I want to encourage you to feel free to put any questions you have in the chat, or would like to directly email someone. You can do that in the Q&A portion and feature at the bottom of the screen. So now we will move on to Applied Learning Academy, and we will turn it over to you to give us an overview.
Hello, my name is Elodia Escamilla, and I'm actually the assistant principal at Applied Learning Academy. We are located at 3908 McCart in Fort Worth. Our campus is the only standalone middle school program of choice. We only educate students that are 6th through 8th grade. One of the things that you notice right off the bat is you will see those same core beliefs that the elementary shared, Alice Carlson, Riverside, and JT Stevens. That is something that we continue with, encouraging and facilitating that collaboration, fostering that sense of community and that lifelong learning, again, teaching and understanding of accountability in each person's role in that concept, and then creating an environment that promotes problem identification, and of course that inquiry, and finally that problem solving. We really work to provide students with that voice. To find that voice, they find it in different ways. I would say both academically and in creative ways. We do the traditional, you'll see traditional teaching going on in our classrooms, but then one of the things that makes us different is that we actually have a class that is applied learning. It is specifically for applied learning. It is an hour-long class. The students meet daily, and they work on community projects. They work on projects here that needs to be done here at the school. They work collaboratively. In the 6th grade, we teach many of the students who had not had the opportunity to go to any of our 3 feeder campuses. Some of these, as we've said, these core beliefs, because we get students from all over the district. If you are a student who is in one of the 3 feeder campuses, they do get a first choice to enter. But again, we have students from all over the district that come to our campus. Again, as I stated, you know, that main difference is that we do also have that applied learning class where students choose that topic of interest. So, for example, you know, one of the things that Ms. Keltz talks about, we do that here. They choose a semester-long choice of study. So we have students who are doing robotics. We have students who are doing, as you see in the picture, culinary arts. We have students who are doing environmental studies, going in and testing the water at the Trinity, and then working to plant trees and things of that nature. We have students who are doing stop motion photography. We have a little studio. We work closely with some of the high schools because we want the kids to see how then it transfers to somewhere else. In a bit, you'll hear about Southwest High School, and I know that they have a large kind of media presence, and we send our kids over there to see those kinds of things. We also are offering a shadowing opportunity for kids. If you would like your child to come and visit our campus, they can spend half a day here. All you need to do is email our assistant principal. It is at the bottom of the slide. I mean, our principal. I'm the assistant principal. Our principal, Alice Buckley, and it's alice.buckley@fortworthisd.org. And she will set up a time for your child to come and visit, and they'll spend half a day here. I know that one of the questions that was asked of Vic, which is Daggett Montessori, is the idea of where do they go for high school. At all of our programs of choice that are at the middle school level, because his, as we said, does go to 8th grade also, they go all over. They make application to many of the schools that you're going to see in just a few minutes. I Am Carroll, Young Men's, Young Women's, Pasco's program, baccalaureate program, all of those things. So they go all over the district, and many of our students do become like the salutatorians and valedictorians because they picked up those core beliefs on our campus as they move on to high school. And that's it.
Very quickly, Ms. Copeland, Elizabeth Kell, if you would not mind, the recording paused during your presentation, and I want to make sure that the recording actually shows everyone that was in participation. So if you would like to give your brief synopsis again, so that we can make sure that everything would be on the recording for those to go back and view.
I can certainly do that. Okay, so it's me again. Hi, I'm Liz Kels. I'm the lead learner at Carlson Applied Learning Center. We are celebrating our 30th year of applied learning. You just heard from Elodia speaking about ALA, which is our natural progression campus. Again, we do share the same core beliefs that you have seen represented on all of the applied learning campuses. A couple of the key features of our program are our academic and our service projects that students engage in throughout the school year. We also have service clubs. Our service clubs are run by our students. So what you would traditionally see, excuse me, as adult run programming like announcements, conflict managers, our library, those spaces in our building are actually run by our students. They apply to be a part of these service clubs, and then they run them each year, identifying new clubs to solve new problems as they arise. Just like ALA, we do interest clusters and Friday clubs at Carlson. So students have a menu of options, and they do a 6-week study. And in week 7, they actually participate in what we call a cluster fair, where they present to an outside audience their academic learning through real-world models. And those models come from the teachers. They come from agencies outside of the school within our community. And then our parents actually run some of our interest clusters. So we bring our experts in that are in our building in the form of our parents. In regards to creating a sense of accountability in grades 3 through 5, we shift our students into primary leaders of their own learning. And they do a lot of that work through student-led conferences, goal setting, and then they present portfolios in grades K through 5. Students in grades K1-2 present a growth portfolio at the end of the year. And then students in grades 3 through 5 actually present a mastery portfolio to their parents, showing that they have mastered the standards, both academically and also our applied learning standards at Carlson. One of the big differences on our campus is that we do engage in a standards-based report card. So our students are scaled 1 to 4 in mastery and progression over the course of the year within each of our standards. And in addition to that, every 9-week period, students receive a narrative report. It lets the parents in K1-2 know where their child is academically, and in 3 through 5, it's actually written to the child to then present that information to their parents. At the bottom of the screen, you have 2 QR codes. Like I said earlier, one of them is our new family guide. This is near and dear to our hearts at Carlson, as this was written through the perspective of new parents last year on their journey through applied learning. If you scan that, you will see extreme amounts of information about our programming, and it is an A to Z guide to our campus, and it's something that you'll find very valuable as you venture into making choices for your kiddos. And then on the right side of the screen, we do have our website, and that has, again, a tremendous amount of information for you. Some of the links and pieces are not accessible if you're not a current Alice Carlson family, but there are many features of our website that you can access in order to gain information about our program. I guess I could give an example. So when we talk about applied learning academic projects, sometimes that can be a little bit murky when we say that learning has to be relevant and it has to be applied to real world situations. So an example of that is last year, we actually had a group of students that identified that place value of larger numbers was very difficult for them to conceptualize. And so they wanted to curate a museum, a place value museum. Well, in order to do that work, they needed some outside adult models. And so they invited in our local museums, and they came in and they told our students, and they engaged in a learning opportunity with them on how they go about curating a museum or an exhibit. And then our students turned that around and were able to curate a place value museum that they had all the grade levels sign up to attend. And then we brought in an outside audience after school hours to then engage in that work. The students in that grade level, all students, ran it, they organized it, they designed it, and then they executed the exhibit in both the school day and after school. So it's kind of a mix of how we take what would be traditional learning and apply it in applied-like projects. Thank you, guys.
Thank you again for the overview. And now we'll go back in conjunction with the slides. And so now we'll hear from the P-Tech Academy at Young Men's Leadership.
Good evening. My name is Carol Miles. I'm the post-secondary specialist at Young Men's Leadership Academy. Thank you guys for having us. First thing I'd like to say about our school is that we're first and foremost a college prep school. Our whole position here at YMLA is to get our scholars prepared for college, accepted in a college, and to make sure they get as much scholarship funding as possible to attend school. We will become a P-Tech Academy beginning in the fall of this year. Currently, we are T-STEM. We have been historically an A-rated school. Obviously, we're an all boys school, all male school. We offer academics from grades 6 through 12. We have 2 program stems. We have engineering, we offer the engineering strand as well as the business strand. Our industry partner is Texas Instruments. We also are early college high school, and our higher ed partner is Tarrant County College. We offer accelerated courses, the AP courses. We also have internships and practicums. We also do traditional dual credit as well as dual enrollment through our on-ramps classes through UT Austin. We offer sports, basketball, soccer, track, cross country. We have band and art. We offer Spanish and Latin as our foreign languages. And community service is a part of the requirements for all our scholars. We at YMLA stress the partnership between the school and the parent. Our whole philosophy is that this doesn't work unless we're able to work in conjunction with the parent to educate their students. We're a great school for academically minded parents and students. Our 6th graders come in, we start them out with the accelerated courses, getting them prepared for the college work. We are a school of choice, so there's a lot of resistance associated with the acceptance into our school. If you have any questions or information, there's my email address there on the screen. I'll be happy to speak with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Miles, so much for this information. And next, we will move right into the Young Women's Leadership Academy.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for being with us today. We are the Young Women's Leadership Academy. We are an all-girls school, again, similar to Young Men's, grades 6 through 12. So students can join with us in 6th grade and then be with us until they graduate as a senior. We offer only advanced academics, so pre-AP, AP, and college credit seeking only. Our goal is college readiness, preparedness when they arrive, and success in college. We are the #1 middle school and #1 high school in Fort Worth ISD, according to the U.S. News and World Report. We're also in the top 1% of high schools nationally. We have 3 pathways within our school that you can specialize in. They are engineering, graphic design, or advanced art. If you're a visual artist, we have a great pathway for you as well. We do have additional application requirements. More information about that is available on our website. The QR code is linked there, as well as on the Gold Seal website. I would be happy to answer any questions. It does look like the bottom of my slide has been cut off there, but please email me. I'm Sarah DeValdenebro. You can see my name there on my little thumbnail. Please email me if you have any questions about the application. I'm happy to answer those. And like Young Men's, we do also have sports. We have volleyball, basketball, track, cross country, flag football, dance, cheer. We also have band, orchestra, and choir. We do have a pretty unique uniform. All of our students wear plaid. We call ourselves the Sisterhood of the Plaid with all of our partner schools in Texas. We're part of a network of 10 other all-girls schools. So it's a pretty unique and special place, and we'd love for you to apply. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we'll move right into World Languages Institute.
Everyone, my name's Robert Thompson, and I'm the campus coordinator at World Languages Institute. What makes our school unique is that we are the only grades 6 through 12 bilingual school in Fort Worth. So bilingual in English and Spanish. Our goal is for all of our students to graduate with the seal of biliteracy on their diploma and learn a 3rd or 4th language as well. The other languages that we offer up to the advanced placement level are Chinese, French, German, Japanese, and American Sign Language. But we're more than just a language school. We're also getting students ready for success in college and careers. And so all of our classes are advanced. In high school, students start taking, or middle school students start taking high school level classes. And then when they're in high school, they can take advanced placement or on-ramps classes that allow them to get college credits while they're still in high school. We also have a couple of career and technical education options for our students. We have a program for small business ownership and entrepreneurship. And we're also the only school that has the Project Lead the Way computer science program, in which students learn how to program computers in 2 different computer languages, Java and Python. They take a class in cybersecurity, and that's also, they earn advanced placement or can earn advanced placement credit for those courses as well. We're also very active in the fine arts. Our visual arts students have competed in competitions up to the state level. We have a very unique musical group called the Estudiantina, where students play stringed instruments and they sing traditional music in Spanish. And we have an after-school program and after-school clubs, such as flag football, basketball, soccer, board games, and other things that are available after school. Our students are allowed to participate in UIL sports on their home campus, although we don't have UIL sports here. We're a very small school and we really want to ensure that our students are ready for success in college. So we have a program called AVID for our students, as well as high school enrichment classes and advisory classes, where we help students apply for colleges, apply for financial aid, and just have the skills that they need to be successful in college level classes. We do have spaces available, 100 spots available for 6th graders, and a few spots for students in grades 7 through 9. When students come in middle school, many of the students are learning Spanish for the first time, and we do provide extra support for those students who are learning Spanish because they're actually taking some of their content classes in Spanish and learning the language and the content at the same time. We will accept students in 9th grade. Students who come in 9th grade, we do not have the extra Spanish support for them. It is helpful if they come in already speaking Spanish, but we have had students who come in who are learning Spanish for the first time in 9th grade. It is a challenge, but it is doable. They just have to be aware that they will be taking some of their content courses. For example, in 9th grade, they actually take advanced placement biology in Spanish. Generally, we alternate years. Math is in Spanish one year and English another year. Same thing with science. Social studies is in Spanish up until 11th grade when it's in English. So that's our program. If you are interested in visiting us, seeing us in person, you are welcome to reach out to us. You can see here the contact information for our principal, Marie-Lise Musbo. And you can also reach out to me. My email is robert.thompson1, robert.thompson1@fwisd.org if you'd like to arrange a visit to the campus or would like some assistance with the application.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. We appreciate the information. Next, we're going to move to the P-Tech Academy at TCC South.
Hello, everyone. My name is Millie Shui. I am the Post-Secondary Success Specialist at TCC South Fort Worth ISD Collegiate High School. We are one of the 3 standalone collegiate high schools in Fort Worth ISD. We are located at the TCC South campus. We have 4 pathways: business, water operator, electronics technology, and electrical line technician. Each of the programs, our students can earn an associate degree as long as they complete the minimum of 60 credits. Each pathway also offers various certifications or completion in the program as well. We have a very small campus, approximately 350 to 400 students each year. Our students are eligible to play sports at their home school. Our industry partners are with City of Fort Worth Water and also Encore Electric. If you have any questions, please contact me. My information is posted on this slide. And again, my name is Millie Shui. Thank you.
Thank you. And we'll move right into Amon Carter Riverside High School.
Good evening, everyone. Buenas noches. My name is Catalina Lara. I am the post-secondary specialist at Amon Carter Riverside High School. At Carter Riverside, we have one program. It's a P-Tech Academy for information technology and cloud computing. This pathway in technology for early college high school at our school offers students the opportunity to graduate with college hours. It's completely free. We provide transportation to and from the campus and to TCC as well. Students do have the opportunity to earn a 2-year associate's degree along with their high school diploma, as well as the licenses and certifications that you see on the screen. The program is very intensive when it comes to technology. The students from their freshman level start taking classes either at the campus or at TCC for technology. And they can potentially, like I said earlier, they can potentially graduate with an associate's degree in cloud computing. We have spots available for freshmen and sophomores. So if your students are interested in joining us, we would be very excited to have you. And we're still a traditional high school, so our students have the opportunity to benefit of everything that has to do with a traditional high school, from sports, after school activities, and anything else that has to do with high school, as well as any additional dual credit opportunities through TCC. And we also offer on-ramps courses as well. And so, yeah, and I have 2 QR codes on the screen so that you can learn more about our program. One is in English and the other one is in Spanish. And then I also provided another QR code for more information about our school in general, all the opportunities that we have available for all of our students. So feel free to look at the information that I have there. And if you have any questions, you can contact me. The QR codes will have my information, either one that you select. So thank you very much.
Thank you for this information from Amon Carter, Riverside High School. Next, we will hear from Arlington Heights High School.
Hi, my name is, can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Okay.
No, that's
Hi,
okay. Thank
my
you.
name is Jennifer Pacheco Mims. I'm from Arlington Heights High School. As Catalina said, we're also a traditional high school campus. We have 3 different programs. We have our agriculture program. It has 2 paths, an animal science path and an agricultural mechanics path. As you can see, we've got certifications, several certifications that you can get during that while you're in that program. All students take the principles of agriculture during the 9th grade year, and then they branch out into specific classes based on the path they've applied to. So either that animal science or that agriculture mechanics track. We have fine arts dance. Our program is in its 28th year at Arlington Heights. If you're interested in concert dance, ballet and modern, this would be basically the program for you. We have an inclusive dance program, and we have a place for basically all levels at our school. Audition is required. Once you apply, we contact you with a date and time for the audition. The Collegiate Academy AP Capstone is our last program. You take all math, science, social studies, and English courses at the advanced level, all 4 years of high school. You also take an additional 2 AP Capstone courses, which are the seminar and the research class. Students that participate in our AP Capstone program stand out to colleges on the application process for college. They develop key academic skills they'll use in other classes, college, and beyond. They become self-confident, independent thinkers, and problem solvers. And most importantly, they earn that college credit. And that's our thing.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And again, I want to just encourage those participants to put your questions in the chat or the Q&A feature located at the bottom of the screen. And thank you to those who have already put in some great questions. And so next we'll move right into South Hills High School.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Cinda Andrews. I'm the post-secondary specialist at South Hills High School. At South Hills, we have 5 Gold Seal programs. One of them is a collegiate P-Tech Academy, specializing in web applications and programming. The other 4 are traditional Gold Seal programs. Each and all of the programs highlight valuable student skills such as problem solving, teamwork, collaboration, leadership opportunities, career interests, those sorts of things. The essential skills assist students in transitioning from a traditional classroom setting, and the goal is obviously into the workplace environment. All of the students have opportunities to be engaged in hands-on learning environment. Frequent guest speakers are in each classes, field trips, career exploration, possible internships to juniors and senior year, dependent upon availability and progression throughout the courses. Upon successful completion of any of our 4-year programs, the student has an opportunity to graduate with industry certifications, and that's kind of comprehensive of all 5 programs. The 4 traditional ones are the computer service and support program. That program is much akin to visiting Best Buy and taking your laptop or your computer to the Geek Squad for anything from software to hardware repairs. We also offer culinary arts program, a video game design program, and a welding program. So those are our 4 traditional Gold Seal programs. The other program, the P-Tech program, is a specialized program. It is a dual credit program along with Tarrant County College. It is absolutely tuition free because it is sponsored through Fort Worth ISD. At the culmination of the program, successful culmination, a student could earn an associate's degree and also industry certifications in programming. The student would necessarily or would not necessarily need to complete the entire program. It's just dependent upon the number of hours the student is able to earn through the coursework, excuse me. The application is obviously available online, just like all the other programs. The QR code can give you some more valuable information there about all of the programs, complete with videos, certifications aligned to each of the programs, and specific contact information for me. So I would be glad to answer any and all of your questions. I would love to give you a tour of the school. If you'd like to stop by at some point, please reach out to me. We are at a traditional high school. We have a full complement of all UIL academics, UIL sports events. We have various clubs and activities after school for students. So you can get a great opportunity for an education at South Hills. Thank you.
Thank you for the overview. And we'll move right into Diamond Hill Jarvis High School.
Good evening, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. My name is Andrew Zachary, and I'm one of the assistant principals at Diamond Hill Jarvis High School. And I'm pleased to share with you our Gold Seal programs of choice. We have two options that I say are non-collegiate options. These are high school Gold Seal programs of choice. Those at the bottom of the slide there are veterinary medicine and welding. Veterinary medicine is a very popular program. Students work with live animals. They learn livestock management along with veterinary medicine skills on their way to a veterinary assistant certificate. So students can actually work their way into an actual veterinary clinic, earn clinical hours, and become certified to continue that work after high school. And so students do that, or students take their learning and they go on to college. A valedictorian 2 years ago got a full ride to Texas A&M University to become a veterinarian. So we're very proud of her work there. It also comes along with an FFA program, which is an extracurricular program where students can actually adopt, so to speak, animals or lease animals and care for them and go and show them. We have students actually present animals and show them at the Fort Worth stock show and rodeo every single year. So we're very proud of the work that they do in the FFA program. Our other high school level program is welding. Jacqueline, was that for me? You need me to drop the information in there?
No, Mr. Zachary, that was for someone else. You can continue.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, I was reading the track.
That's okay.
I wasn't sure. Okay, and so we also have a welding program where students can come and become certified in a variety of different types of welding. And of course, that's a very lucrative career option. That is something that students like to do. So that is also a popular program. And we also have 3 collegiate programs, and that's at the top of the slide, kind of worked in reverse there. It's a Pathways in Technology, Early College High School, as some others have referenced, the PTech program. And there's 3 strands. First being architecture, and we do consider this the premier architecture program in Fort Worth ISD and possibly growing to the area. We do a lot of really great things in the architecture program. So if students see themselves as a creative and a technical person, you can bring those 2 different sides of the brain together and do some great work in architecture. Students also, we've done several trips. So we do a lot of field trips. We have our 3rd coming up here this Friday. So we get students not just learning in the classroom, but we get them out of the classroom. In addition to that, we started working on scheduling tours with EF. So this summer, the group is going to go to Italy, and then the following year, they're going to go to France, and the following year, they're going to go to another country. I think it's Greece. So we're very excited about the options that students have. To participate and engage in the architecture program and really learn both in and outside the classroom. We have a way of onboarding students and introducing them to architecture, and then as they gain knowledge and experience, they can move into the collegiate part of that. Architecture is a very rigorous program. It's a master's degree level track, so students are expected to go to college and even advance on and get a master's degree in architecture. So that is something that's a very high level program. We also have construction management. I like to say that's boss level management. It's not just about hammering nails and fitting pipes, but it's about running the entire show. So it's project management, leading groups of people to perform tasks, get them done on time and under budget, and make good money while they're doing it. And so that is a collegiate level construction program. Finally, we have logistics and supply chain management. And I like to say, don't sleep on logistics. It is a highly lucrative career. As you've seen, supply chain management is in the news quite a bit lately because of all the strains in the stream. The individual, Mr. Michael Escovel, he leads the program at Tarrant County College, and who we partner with for all three of these programs. He brings out a business statistics and data. And a year ago, the average, so to speak, logistics and supply chain manager or managerial level salary was around $131,000 a year. This year is up to $144,000 a year. So that's down the road. That's what students work towards, of course. They want to take all those steps, get as much knowledge and experience along the way, but it can be a very rewarding career. And so we really want to push students that direction. And also, it's a very flexible program. I believe 7 of the 11 courses in the associate's track, the Associates in Applied Science and Logistics, are actually online. So it's a very flexible program for us. And it's also very close to us. It's at the Marine Creek campus. So in their upper level classes, if they need to go and transport over to a college campus, it's very close to us. So we like that too. So again, all 3 of those are programs students can earn an Associates of Applied Science in, either architecture, construction, logistics, supply chain management. Our corporate partners are Incora, which is the world's foremost aerospace supply chain company. They're headquartered right here on Meacham Boulevard. We actually had a meeting in their executive boardroom last summer during our summer bridge program, where we onboard our students into P-Tech. So we're very proud of that experience for our kids. But we also partner with Trinity Habitat for Humanity over on the west side of town. Of course, that pairs very well with architecture, construction, and logistics and supply chain management. And finally, we have an MOU partnership with Magna Mechanical. And they're a very large scale HVAC supplier. So they do a gamut of construction, architecture, and supply chain as well of features. So please look into Diamond Hill. We're a comprehensive high school. We're in the north side of town near the stockyards. We currently have one of the foremost, as we say, soon to be most decorated athletes in Fort Worth history, Mr. Angel Sanchez. He just won state in track and field. It's his 2nd state title. He won his first as a sophomore. So we're very proud of that. Our boys soccer team was in the state title game 2 years ago. We're very proud of that too. So a lot of good things going on at Diamond Hill. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And so we'll move right into the P-Tech program at Dunbar High School.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wildcat Nation. So at Dunbar High School, we have 4 pathways for our early college or our college high school track. We have CNC machinist, we have composite bonding, robotics, and collegiate academy. And we also have 3 CTE programs with cosmetology, aviation, and automotive. With each of these tracks, there's lots of support and partnerships that helps the students reach their success. So we have a partnership with Bell Helicopter for our CNC machinist composite bonding, and students take courses on the campus of TCC South campus. And we also, for our collegiate academy, have a partnership with Texas Wesleyan University. And so that's part of what makes Dunbar unique, is that we are the only high school who is partnered with the 4-year university, Texas Wesleyan University, where students can earn up to 60 college credit hours. We've had students get as many as 54, and those students are currently TCU community scholars. So just because a student attends Wesleyan doesn't mean that they are going to have to matriculate to Wesleyan, but we are excited about our partnership with Wesleyan, where our students actually begin taking dual credit classes the freshman year of high school. And so they are able to gain up to 9 to 12 hours their freshman year of high school. And in their sophomore year, they continue taking courses. Their junior year, they can take up to 6 hours. And then by their senior year, they are taking courses at Texas Wesleyan University for half a day. And with our manufacturing P-Tech courses, CNC machinist, composite bonding, and robotics, students also attend classes at TCC South campus. for half a day, beginning their sophomore level year. And we also have a partnership with Texas Instruments, as well as most of the panelists here, TCC. We also offer a variety of advanced academics, such as AP courses, like most of the PTechs here. We also have on-ramps with UT Austin, and we offer dual credit with TCC South for our Gold Hill students. Now, our programs that we have include AVID, NHS, and Student Council, which are very active on our campuses, and they engage in all kinds of student government and planning for the campus, as well as volunteer work. And part of what we want to do at Dunbar is build capacity in our students and create community leaders. So there are also programs, and we have UIL with sports clubs and events. We even have an esports team that placed in the district last year. So that team is really growing, and it's a strong competitor. We have a new tennis club, and we have robotics club as well. And that club participates in different events that the students actually frame, such as speed racing and robot battling. And so very proud of our students in that. One of the things I would like to share with you all tonight is that our aviation program has a hangar, and with that hangar, the students actually get to work on an actual airplane that is decommissioned, but it's still operable. And with that, we're actually going to be having, if you're interested, our aviation open house specifically on next week, because our aviation teacher was out due to surgery, and many students and parents have wanted to talk with him and visit with him in the hangar. And so we'll be giving a tour of our hangar and sharing information about that program if you're interested. Let me know. My name is Dr. Mary Peterson. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Dr. Peterson, for this information. We greatly appreciate you. And so now we'll move right into Eastern Hills High School. Do we have a representative from Eastern Hills High School?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hello, can you?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, we can hear you now. Thank you.
Okay, sorry. Yes, my name is Elizabeth Ashford. I'm the post-secondary specialist at Eastern Hills High School. And the programs that we do offer at Eastern Hills, we have public service, and we do offer a collegiate academy pathway in technology with cybersecurity. So with our public service, we do offer law enforcement, we offer legal services. And with our law enforcement program, we do allow students to gain career and professional experience. We have partnership with our Fort Worth Police Department, where students get hands-on professional experience while they're on campus. And then also with our Pathway to Law, students have the opportunity to work with local lawyers, also working with local law firms in the community so that they can get hands-on experience and internship opportunities. Also, students are able to get internships as well in those programs and certifications. And with our Collegiate Academy pathway with cybersecurity, students are able to get their 2-year associate's degree in applied sciences, and also the opportunity for an industry certification, either one of those as well. Just depends on how the students progress through the program as far as getting their college credits with the cybersecurity program and applied sciences. We do offer dual credit opportunities as well. We have a partnership with Baxter Lewis Consulting with our cybersecurity, where they do mentor our students and also come and assist the students throughout the school year. And then also, we do also offer opportunities for activity, extracurricular activities for clubs on campus and also sports as well. Anyone has any additional questions or would like to take a tour of our campus, because we've already had our open house already, please contact me. My email is on the bottom of the slide.
Thank you, Ms. Ashford. And for our guest in the chat, we do have someone putting in everyone's direct email addresses, so you can get that information in the direct chat. And now we'll move on to Northside High School.
Hi, my name is Roxanne Weesty from Northside High School. I'm the post-secondary specialist, and we're going to talk about our great programs that we have at Northside. Medical Professions P-Tech is the first one, and this is an early college school model. So we have up to 60 hours of credit on the district's dime. So the student is tuition free, books and tuition, as well as work certification. So we currently offer farm tech, patient care technician, emergency medical technician, and we have certified nurse assistant. These are all programs that are hands-on in medical facilities where they learn all of their skills, they test, and are work ready upon graduation in most cases. Certified nurse assistant we actually do in the junior year, so they could actually work as a CNA with our partner, James L. West. It's part of the P-Tech program. And they could actually work their senior year because we do the certification in junior. So it's a wonderful program. It is academically challenging, and that is important because it's a lot of hard work, but it's definitely worth it. Up to 60 hours of college is definitely worth working for. So our other programs include cosmetology. That's also a certification program. Our certification in that program is taken in 12th grade. The students have an on-site Cosmo facility, and they work on people probably from 10th grade to 12th grade. They're doing 1,000 hours of practice in order to get everything they need to know to take their certification tests. They take a hands-on and a technical test written. Automotive, lots of certifications. We have our own garage, work on people's cars, learn lots of skills, and work ready opportunities. So including some internships while you're in high school. Culinary arts is an amazing facility. It is state of the art, front of the house and back of the house is what they say in the industry. So you learn about the hospitality of a restaurant and the dining room, and you also learn the cooking component. So there are certifications that also help you get jobs, food manager and ServSafe. And they also offer some dual credit courses if you want to go on and get your certification through TCC and the culinary program at TCC South. Our last program is mariachi, and it is performance-based, and it is really amazing program. The kids do an amazing job. All sorts of levels of musicians come in to this program. Even if you are not a current musician, you want to be a musician, you can learn any number of instruments in the first year. You can, if you already know one instrument, you can learn a different instrument. So there are great opportunities in that program. I highly suggest going to our school website and going to About Us and clicking on Gold Seal Programs of Choice. There are a lot of videos and content for you on every one of these programs. Lots of questions can be answered and links to the application.
Thank you very much for the info. And we'll move right into Polytech High School.
Hi, my name is Philip Collier. I'm the post-secondary specialist at Polytech High School. Here at Polytech, we have 3 regular programs. Each of them allow you to earn a certification in the industry that you're going for. Our automotive program is probably our most popular one. We have a great engine bay where you can work with our mechanics. We have 2 mechanics who have worked in the industry for many years, and they'll teach you everything. You can also earn up to 16 hours of college credit through TCC, because our mechanics are also embedded professors, which gets you some auto mechanic college credit there. And we also have culinary arts. This is also a very popular program at Poly. A lot of students are always begging to join this program. It's a lot of fun. You get to cook pretty much every day. You get to participate in competitions and events. And we have two chefs as well that have worked in the restaurant industry as managers and chefs for many years. And even if you don't know anything about cooking, they'll teach you everything you want to know. Then we also have a computer service and support. This is kind of like I said earlier, it's kind of like a geek squad where they will teach you everything about computers and working on things like replacing keys and screens and all that. It's a great program for students that want to kind of get into that field right after high school. And then lastly, we also have our education P-Tech. It is the only one at Fort Worth ISD where you can learn how to become a teacher. Our industry partner actually is Fort Worth ISD, as you will get to go to the elementary and middle schools and observe and be teachers' aides in the classroom as a junior and a senior. It is also a collegiate program as well. You'll earn up to 60 hours of college credit while you're in high school. It's a great opportunity to graduate with a lot of college under your belt. So if you're interested in becoming a teacher, that is a great program to do. So we'd love to have any of you guys apply to Polytech.
Great, thank you, Mr. Collier. And we will keep moving right ahead to Pasco High School. Do we have a representative from Pasco High School? Anyone from Pasco before we move on to the next slide? And we will certainly put their contact information in the chat so you can reach out and contact their point of contact, Terry Blaisdell. And of course, the doors are open for tours and any questions that you may have. Anybody on from Pasco? Okay. So we'll move right on to Trimble Tech High School.
Hello, good evening. My name is Lizette Guerrero. I'm the post-secondary success specialist at Trimble Tech High School. At Trimble Tech, we are a unique school because we have 20 Gold Seal programs of choice. So out of all the high schools in Fort Worth, we are the ones that host the most because we are not considered anyone's homeschool. So everyone comes to us through the application process, which is lottery based. And every student that enters Trimble Tech will enter their freshman year with one of these programs being their major, and they are expected to participate in that program all 4 years while they also gain their other high school credits in order to graduate with their diploma. Every single one of these programs will offer them an industry certification. But the beautiful thing about Trimble Tech is that we do work with their schedules to make sure that students have a traditional high school experience, meaning that they can participate in athletics, any sports they're interested in, fine arts. We do have band and orchestra. We also host dance and cheer. So even though our students come in and they participate in, let's say, animation, they're part of the animation major, they're also in football, and they're also taking advanced academic courses because we do have a partnership with TCC Trinity River for dual credit courses. So the students can take college classes at TCC their junior and senior year, and those are completely paid for by Fort Worth ISD, including books. And we have advanced placement classes through College Board, and we have a ton of on-ramps courses. We currently have about 830 students taking on-ramps courses, which is a partnership through the University of Texas to ensure that our students are gaining college credit at the same time that they're earning their high school credit. Our open house is actually already passed, but if you are interested in seeing Trimble Tech, feel free to send me an email. My email has been shared in the chat. And yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to let me know. Thanks.
Thank you so much for the overview and for sharing. And we'll keep moving ahead right into Southwest High School.
Good evening, y'all. My name is Sam Mosley, and I'm the post-secondary specialist at Southwest High School. Tonight, I'm going to tell you about 4 programs we have that your students can apply to. The first one is an early college high school. Students have the opportunity to graduate with an Associate of Arts degree from TCC. Then we have a broadcast journalism and media tech program. If your students are interested in AV skills, they want to know audio and video technology, or they're interested in broadcast or journalism, they have the opportunity to do that in this program. And then music and sound design is a program where students can learn the ins and outs of the music industry, how to create music, how to record music, perform, edit, and everything in between. Then we also have a welding program, and in that program, students have the opportunity for internships, as well as the opportunity to earn certifications in welding, in structural welding and sheet welding. So if you're interested in our program, email me with questions, or you can scan that QR code. That's going to give you some videos of all of our programs and has our students talking, and they can certainly pitch it in a better way than I can. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you, Mr. Mosley. And next up is Western Hills High School.
Good evening. I'm Jane Card, and I'm the Post-Secondary Success Specialist at Western Hills. We have two programs at our school. The first I'm going to talk about is the New Tech Applied Learning. This program is project-based and problem-solving. It's the learning environment that we have. We focus on goal setting with students and their achievement of those goals through critical thinking, collaboration, and communication. Students may earn 2 years of college credit while here, and they also in upper levels may participate in internships, externships, and service learning to deepen their knowledge and build marketable skills for the workplace, military, or college. Our second program is Computer Support and Services. This program focuses on computer databases and applying knowledge of database management systems. Students will analyze the user requirements and problems to automate or improve current systems for information. There are the courses involved in this are principles in information technology, computer maintenance, computer technician practicum, and an information technology practicum. And there are opportunities to have paid practicums in junior and senior year. We have 4 industry-based certifications: Microsoft Technology Associate, Windows Operating System Fundamentals, it's a long one, CompTIA Plus, which is the first of a 6-level certification process in network security, and OSHA 10, our general industry. Our advanced academics, as I mentioned, include college courses, advanced placement, and honors courses. The college courses are through Tarrant County College and also through University of Texas at Austin. Lots of activities, as you can see on the screen, for students to enjoy life while they're learning. If you have any questions, my email is on the screen and my number is also on the screen at this time. Thank you.
Thank you. And we will head on into O.D. Wyatt High School.
All right, can we hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Good evening. I am Corey Wegner, the specialist over at O.D. Wyatt High School. Over at Wyatt, we do have 5 different programs of choice. The very first one being automotive technology. We're very much focused on brakes, suspension, steering, and maintenance and light repair with our automotive program. Our students have the ability to earn about 12 to 15 hours of dual credit from TCC South, working with their automotive department and our embedded instructors. Our second program is going to be our construction technology program, where our students have the ability to earn multiple different certifications for level 1 and level 2 in mill and cabinetry and carpentry, as well as they've helped design a few of the projects that are in the school, working with one of the alumni that was in charge of our renovation project, actually. Our third program is going to be our collegiate academy. With our collegiate academy is academically focused, so our students have the ability to earn an Associate of Arts degree from TCC. First up, they complete the Texas core curriculum, and after that, they then will progress towards the 60 hours, as I've been calling it, the road to 60. Our fourth program is going to be our medical program. As of this year, we have it split into the emergency medical technician as well as the patient care technician program. Next year, we'll be adding pharmacy tech back to our campus. So our students have the ability to choose one of 3 pathways within that medical program, depending on what they want to do patient-wise and what they want to do career-wise. Our very last program of choice is going to be our culinary arts program with Mrs. Hill. Our students get a lot of experience catering major events. They spend a lot of time in the last year or two kind of catering events with former Mayor Betsy Price, as well as our new mayor, Maddie Parker, as well as just doing a lot of community-based work. Chef Hill does make sure they kind of get a lot of experience in some of that more competitive cooking too, like the Iron Chef stuff, where they can get some of that scholarship money as well. So over at Wyatt, we do have 5 different very interesting programs with very experienced staff. If you ever want to come out and take a tour, you're more than welcome to reach out. As a Wyatt alumnus, I will do my best to sell you on Oscar D. White High School.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wegner. And before we head into Benbrook Middle High School, thank you for being on again this evening. Thank you for your questions, and thank you for putting them in the chat. And we have just a few more slides, 3 more campuses that we will hear from after Benbrook Middle High School. And I will turn it over to you.
All right, thank you very much. My name is Dave Koenig, and I am the post-secondary success specialist at Benbrook Middle High School. We're located in the southwest corner of Fort Worth in Benbrook, I-20 and 377. We have the capstone program, just like Arlington Heights and Pasco had talked about. Just a quick recap of that, students who enroll in the AP Capstone Academy are required to take honors level or above, like on-ramps or AP, in their core classes, English, math, history, and science, all 4 years, in addition to the 2 AP capstone classes, which are seminar and research. So you join our campus and stay at our campus through advanced academics. If you're willing to give it a shot, we are there for you to help you succeed in that program. Once you're on campus, you can join one of our other programs. We have engineering and robotics, graphic design, business and marketing, and education, which is a teaching program. We have certifications that are a part of all 4 of those programs as well. We offer a traditional 4-year high school experience with sports, the visual performing arts, cheer, drill team, JRTC, AVID, a lot of other wonderful programs. Students who earn a 3 or higher on their AP research and seminar classes, as well as 4 other AP tests, will receive the AP Capstone Diploma. Colleges love that and actively recruit those students. So if college is a high priority for you, I'd love for you to check us out. And that's all I got. Thanks.
Thank you. And now we will hear from Texas Academy of Biomedical Sciences, also known as TABS. I'll turn it over to you.
Hi there. Good evening. Thanks for coming. I'll make this pretty brief. We are Texas Academy of Biomedical Sciences. Our nickname is TABS because it's a really long title. We are fortunate to be in the dead center of the city. So if you know where the courthouse is and where Trinity River campus of TCC is, we're in that Trinity River campus. So we have an awesome view looking north over the Trinity River. You feel like you're right in the heart of all the hustle and bustle of the city. We are ranked as one of the best high schools in the state and the nation. That's a ranking that we've been able to maintain, even though we've had some tough stuff for the last couple of years. And we offer a pretty difficult program, but we think that the difficulty is worth it because of the success that we're seeing. This is our 10th school year, and we're already seeing students who have already earned their doctorates or in nursing fields or in the medical field of their choice. We know that we're not for everybody. We are for students who are interested in going into medical or pre-medical related fields. So that's going to be, yes, of course, doctors, nurses, surgeons. That's our most common interest I get from students. But maybe you get with us and you realize you want to be a geneticist or an environmental scientist or a biologist, or a researcher, or you want to be one of those people you see on TV doing crime scene investigation, we can help you do all of those careers. We can help you get into things like veterinary medicine as well, or biomedical engineering, a very important field that's currently really taking off. We have 4 different academic pathways that we'll get you started with. Our biomedical science pathway, or biomedical technician, biotechnician assistant is the term there. That's going to be what's called a base certification. That's a very broad base sort of overview of everything in the medical world. Central sterilization, that's going to be the people who make sure you don't get sick when you have surgery, or the metal stuff that they stick in your teeth when you go to the dentist. Those instruments have to be sterilized or else you can get sick. So you're going to learn how to do that. Patient care technician, think of that as a pre-nursing pathway. You're going to work eventually with actual patients in a clinical environment and do a lot of the things that nurses do. So it gets you experience. You can go into the working world there or go on to a nursing pathway if you choose. And then pharmacy technician, think of it as a pre-pharmacist pathway, where those students are going to eventually work in pharmacies. They're going to assist pharmacists in filling prescriptions, measuring things like that, making sure everything is correct, going through insurance. All those things come from pharmacy technician. These areas can get you a career right out of high school with your associate's degree that we will give you for free with Trinity River TCC. They can also be great ways to make money while you're going to year 4, your college, or getting your master's, or even getting your doctorate, because you'll be able to work in those fields, get great networking with people in those fields while you're getting an advanced education. So if you are interested in visiting us, we are very small, so we visit by appointment only, but please reach out and I can set up an appointment with you and get you more information about tabs. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the information. And now we'll hear from Marine Creek Collegiate High School.
Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Young. I'm the campus coordinator at Marine Creek Collegiate High School. We are located in North Fort Worth on the TCC Northwest campus. 2 things about our program that sets us apart from the other programs is we don't have a lot of different pathways and programs available to students. We have students that work on either the Associate of Arts or the Associate of Sciences. That way it gives the students the opportunity to kind of figure out what direction they would like to go into professionally and still earn that college credit at the same time. Again, we are early college high school. So one thing that's unique about our campus is our school is located on the TCC campus. So students may have classes physically on campus with us, with high school students, and then they may take some of their classes across, I say across the street because there's like literally a street across the street over at the TCC buildings with other college students. We are a A-rated campus by TEA. We are the #1 performing high school in Fort Worth ISD. We do not have sports, but we do have students that participate in athletics. Students that attend our school are able to participate in athletics through their home school. So we do still have students that are able to letter. Another way students are also able to letter is through participation of UIL clubs and organizations. I've included some pictures. One of the main clubs that we have students that participate in is our robotics team, and then the Green Club. Right there, there's a picture of students doing a test on the water. So that is something that they actually start doing their freshman year, and it leads into a research project to help prepare them for other collegiate level work. Something else that's great about our campus is that our classes are very small. We have approximately 400 students on our campus. So that's about 100 students per grade level. And so that allows us to be able to work more one-on-one with our students. I've included a QR code. So if you would like more information, please feel free to reach out to me so that I can connect with you, possibly set up a tour. I've also included my email address and the website to our school. I look forward to speaking with any of you who may have questions, and thank you for your time.
Thank you, Dr. Young. Our last presenter will be from IAM Terrell Academy for STEM and VPA. And
do you see the slide? Okay.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she's working on the back end to get that visible for everyone. Thank you.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, you sound perfect. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, hello. Are you looking for a high school experience that moves you? Come join us here at I Am Terrell Academy for STEM and VPA. My name is Dr. Tanya White, and I am the campus coordinator here at the Academy. On our campus, we offer a unique experience in the area of humanities in which all of our students have the opportunity to engage and participate in that program. We combine our English and our social studies classes, so each year students gain the experience of not only English and social studies, but also the understanding and appreciation of the arts as they move throughout their high school experience. We offer 7 different pathways at our campus. Those pathways include art, choir, orchestra, theater arts, band, dance, and P-Tech, which is our STEM program. All entering freshmen will be coded as a P-Tech student because they will have the opportunity to earn an Associate of Applied Science degree within our program. We partner with University of North Texas, so for students that do earn that degree, they can move on to attain a Bachelor of Science, Applied Science degree at the University of North Texas. Our business partner is Texas Instruments, and so students within our STEM program will partner with Texas Instrument industrial partners to help them throughout the program. Students that come to I Am Terrell Academy not only gain the experience of either the profession that they choose, but they have access, if their schedule allows, to try other things. So even though a student may enter in as an art major, if their schedule allows, they do have the opportunity to partake in one of the other areas that we offer just to get exposure, gain exposure. But again, the key is it's based on each individual student's schedule and what it is that they are coming to our school, our campus with. We are hosting campus tours, but it is by appointment. So please reach out to me, contact me via my email at tania.white@fwisd.org if you're interested. The pictures that are listed are pictures of us either at the Gold Seals Program of Choice Expo, and then on the right-hand side, open house that our students was able to perform a mini rendition. Hello? A mini rendition of the Cinderella production. But again, if you're interested in having an experience that enriches not only your artistic side, but you want to get stimulated on the STEM side, we do have a robotics team that goes to compete. We have our computer science team that goes out and competes as well with gaming. And we also have a drone club and just a multitude of clubs that students can participate in. We do not have UIL sports at our campus, but just as the other campuses offer the opportunity for students to participate at their home campus, if a student attends I Am Terrell and would like to play a sport, they can have that opportunity to go back to their home campus and play that sport. But we're so excited to open our doors to you. And if you're interested, please feel free to reach out to us and make sure you apply. Slots are filling, and we want to make sure that you get your chance to be a part of our school.
Thank you so much, Dr. White, for the information. And this concludes our presentation of all the wonderful campuses in Fort Worth County that offer programs of choice. And again, I want to give a huge virtual hand clap to our presenters. Thank you so much for the great information and the excitement that you shared about your campus. And again, another special virtual hand clap to our participants for your questions and just for being here to hear about all the wonderful things we offer in Fort Worth ISD. And as you can see in the background, we are scrolling through all of the campuses that presented this evening. And I just want to reiterate, every campus is willing to do a tour. Every campus is offering an opportunity for you to reach out to learn more if you have any direct questions. Again, emails are in the chat of every single presenter this evening. So thank you so much. And before we conclude, we are going to go over the application process with you on how you apply for these fantastic programs. And the first thing, and we'll put this in the chat as well, is that you will go to www.fwisd.org/choices. And we will also have that in the chat in Spanish as well on how to go to the application to apply. You will click on the apply tab and it will take you to the page with the application link and instructions in both English and Spanish. And this is the page here where you can find all of the information you need, how to register, how to apply. We even have the 23-24 GoSo application catalog that gives a whole overview of everything that you also heard this evening. And again, this webpage is in English and in Spanish. So again, thank you. And the deadline is January 6, 2023. Again, the deadline to apply is January 6, 2023. So get those applications in. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to the campuses directly. I think that concludes our program. Again, let me make sure that we don't have any lingering questions in the chat area. And thank you so much. We have a participant that said, thank you for walking us through such an informative yet concise session. And we really appreciate that comment, and we appreciate you for joining us and spending your evening with us. You all have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season, and thank you again for participating.